Now for the next event, we have a C-Space Crusader. Rolled a 12-sided. We got C11. So C11 gets covered there. We're back at 4 Crusader shields. We need to start taking these guys on. Alright, so Blue's going to go ahead and trade that food for a steel. And they are going to move, so that's 2 points, 3 points, and for 4 points, they're going to spend a steel and gain another Crusader shield. That was all they could do on their turn. Now Red is in position to take care of this Crusader. She's going to spend a steel. Oh, Blue should have got 2 gold also. So Red takes his first Crusader shield, takes 2 gold. Aha, and he also takes first player. So now he has 3 action points left. I think he wants to... he's going to focus on getting his shields out and attacking. So... 4 points. He's going to spend 2 to discover this village, which is worth a food and 1 gold. And then he's going to move a guy over here on the steel for his 7th action point. So now the round's over. Red's going to be first player next time. Bountiful Harvest again. All players collect 1 food or 1 wood. Well, Red's going to collect food, so he'll have to start getting more runes out when he can. And Blue is going to collect a wood. He wants to focus on ships. So Red to go. Red takes a steel. He raises this village for 3 action points. So that's, he's up to 4. Spends a steel to raise the village. He loses a Viking from the board, but he places a shield. He gains a food and a gold. And that was 4 action points. He's got enough resources to build a rune, but he needs 4 extra action points. He's only got 3 right now. So, what's he gonna do? He wants to recruit. He needs to get troops on the board badly. So he's gonna go 5, 6. He's gonna grab 1 more steel, and then he's gonna do a transaction to turn the steel into food. Now, Blue wants ships. Well, they also want to get a hold in these sea colonies, so you'll have them do a transaction, that wood for a steel, and then they'll discover this village for 2. That's a nice one. So this one gives you a ship, which gives you the 2 Vikings as well, and 4 gold. Like I said, the sea villages can start giving you a lot more. Alright, so they spent 2 to discover. They're going to spend 3 to raise it. So they lose a Viking and a steel. They place a shield. And they also gain 4 gold and a ship with 2 Vikings. This is an interesting situation. There's 2 sea spaces connected to this space that they're in, so they could go either spot. I think they're going to go here just for versatility's sake. So that was 5 they discovered. They raised it. They have 2 action points left. I think they're going to try and get a rune out. They don't really want to lose this spot just because it's so good. They could lose it to the Crusaders, and they could also lose it to Red if he ever gets out there. So they'll move 1, grab a wood, and that's the end of their turn. So for the next event, we have an A Crusader. So we'll roll the 12-sided. We have 5. Oh! Red just took over this village, but he doesn't have it protected by a rune yet. So since the Crusader landed on A5, they are going to take back this village. He's going to lose his shield, and he's going to have to take this village again, which is kind of a strategy because he can sit on villages without runes and hope that the Crusaders take those over. So you can gain Crusader tokens and take over that village again to gain the resources. So it's kind of a, do I want to do that or do I want to secure these places? Because you're going to get 5 points per Crusader shield token, and you're going to get 5 points per rune. So the more spots you're in without runes, you can kind of just sit there and hope the Crusaders take them over. What is Red going to do? They need to take that back, but they also want to recruit. They wanted to recruit there. They're kind of just kind of dilly-dallying. They are going to spend 3 to recruit at their home base. Which recruits 2 Vikings. They're going to move up 1 space with one of them. It's 4 action points. They don't have enough to build a rune again. So they're going to go ahead and go 5 for a steal. 6, 7. Alright, now blue. Blue also wants to build a rune. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So now they have enough resources to build a rune. But again, they only have 3 action points left. So these guys are going to move over here. 5, 6. And they're going to do a transaction to gain a steal. So they'll spend 2 gold, gain a steal. That's their 7th action point. Right, Stormy Seas. Stormy Seas, Stormy Seas. All ships must move to the closest port. Ooh. This sucks for blue. They do have a couple of choices. They can leave these guys over here because they have a village. They can recruit there to gain more guys and eventually build a ship. Oh no, they can't build a ship there because there's no ports. So they have to move back with 1 ship at least. So the closest port here would be 1, 2. This one is also 1. No, this one's 3 away, so. And the closest port here would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they could move down there. I think that's what. Yeah, that's what blue's going to do. They're going to move down here with this one. And they'll let that ship move back on its own. They want to stay up here so they can build a rune on this. This ship can eventually come back and pick them back up. So that is a sucky event for blue. That's okay. Alright, red is going to take care of these Crusaders again. They spend 4 action points. They gain the shield. They gain 2 gold. And they also keep first player. And then... Yeah, they keep not having enough action points to do Crusaders and Runes, which is kind of the point of the game, though. They're both equally viable strategies. You have to kind of choose which ones you want to do. So that was their 4. They are going to go ahead. They're going to try and recruit some more. So they're going to go ahead and go 5, 6 for another food, and then they're going to do a transaction for a steel for 7.